Let's get one thing straight. Dating in the modern world has changed. And not for the better everywhere you look. Men are being told to tone it down, play it safe, or worse, apologize for being men. The rise of woke culture has created a minefield of rules that strip away masculinity and encourage bland approval-seeking behavior. But here's the blunt truth. Women aren't attracted to men who walk on eggshells. They don't fantasize about the guy who's constantly second-guessing himself, trying to avoid offending her. Attraction isn't about compliance, it's about confidence. Modern dating might try to sell the idea that you need to pander to win a woman's approval, but that's a lie deep down. Women still crave what they've always craved: strength, leadership, and the undeniable presence who knows what he wants and takes it. And here's the kicker. They want that man in a world that's drowning in indecision and passivity. This is where you come in. If you're tired of pandering, tired of feeling like you have to suppress your natural instincts, and ready to stand out as the man every woman wants, then pay attention in this video. I'm gonna give you 3 simple words, 3 powerful phrases that will cut through all the woke nonsense and make you irresistible. These aren't pandering lines or woke-approved pleasantries. They're direct, bold, and backed by the one thing modern culture terrified of: unapologetic masculinity. So if you're ready to ditch the nice guy routine, reclaim your edge, and learn how to lead with confidence, let's get started. It's time to rewrite the rules and attract the women you want, not by following modern dating's playbook, but by being the man you were meant to be. The first phrase, come with me. This is leadership distilled into 3 words. It's a command, not a question. And that's exactly why it works. Women are drawn to men who can take the reins, steer the moment, and lead them into an experience. Picture this. You're at a party, and you've been chatting with a woman who's clearly interested. The conversation is flowing, and you can feel the tension building. Most guys would linger, waiting for her to suggest the next move. But not you. You look her in the eye, lean in slightly, and say, come with me. Then, without waiting for her response, you lead her to another part of the room, the bar or outside, where you can talk privately. You don't ask permission, you don't over-explain. You move with purpose, and she follows because she wants to. Why does this work? It's simple. Women want to feel like they're being swept up in a moment, not bogged down by indecision. By saying, come with me, you're showing her that you're confident, decisive, and in control, all traits that scream masculine energy. Pro tip, pair this phrase with subtle physical guidance. A light touch on her lower back as you lead her reinforces the feeling that you're in charge, without being overbearing. The second phrase, you're mine now. Let's get one thing straight. This phrase isn't about possession. It's about creating a moment of playful dominance that ignites chemistry. It's bold, it's daring, and it's not something she hears every day. Imagine this. You've been flirting with her all evening. The banter is sharp, the laughter is flowing, and the energy between you is electric. Most guys would keep the conversation going, hoping she'll eventually make the next move. But you're not like most guys. When the moment feels right, you lock eyes with her smirk and say, you're mine now. You don't laugh nervously or wait for her reaction. You own the statement with the confidence of a man who knows his worth. Why does this work? This phrase flips the dynamic. Instead of trying to win her over, you're telling her she's already won. It's playful, assertive, and sets you apart from every other man who's been groveling for her attention. Pro tip, this phrase works best when delivered with a hint of a smirk and a playful tone. It should feel like an inside between the two of you, a shared moment that's charged with attraction. The third phrase, let's go now. This phrase is the epitome of decisiveness. It's about taking control of the moment and creating momentum. Women are tired of men who hesitate, overthink, or endlessly defer. To them, let's go now cuts through all that indecision and puts you firmly in the driver's seat. Picture this. You're on a first date at a cafe. The conversation has been great, but the energy is starting to plateau. Most men would sit there hoping she doesn't get bored. But you recognize the moment for what it is. A chance to lead. You lean back, look her in the eye and say, "Let's go now, I know a great spot we can check out." Then you stand up and wait for her to follow. Why does this work? Because it communicates that you're a man of action. You don't sit waiting for life or her to make the next move. You take charge, and that's inherently attractive. Pro tip: always have a plan. When you use this phrase, whether it's a nearby bar, a scenic walk, or your place, know exactly where you're going, so you can lead with confidence. The power behind these words. These 3 phrases work because they're bold, direct, and unapologetic. They don't ask for permission. They demand attention, and in today's world, where most men are too hesitant to lead, these words set you apart as a man who knows exactly who he is and what he wants. But let's get one thing straight. The words alone aren't enough. It's how you deliver them that makes all the difference. When you speak, your tone needs to exude calm authority. No rushing, no mumbling, and definitely no hint of hesitation. The way you carry yourself is just as important. Stand tall, hold strong eye contact, and move with purpose. Because confidence isn't just heard. It's seen. Timing is the final piece of the puzzle. Knowing exactly when to say these phrases is critical. Drop them at the right moment, and they'll land with the impact of a lightning bolt. It's about reading the room, sensing the energy, and striking when the time is right. Now, what to avoid? Even words this powerful can fall flat if you misuse. Here's what you absolutely must avoid. First, hesitation. If you deliver these phrases with any hint of doubt, they'll lose their punch. Confidence is non-negotiable. Next, overuse. These phrases aren't magic catchphrases to throw out. Repeatedly use them sparingly, only when the moment calls for it, to maintain their impact. Finally, women can sense when you're faking confidence. These words need to come from a place of belief in yourself, not force bravado. If you don't own them, they won't work. When you pair these phrases with your presence, confidence, and timing, they become more than just words. They become a reflection of your power as a man. Here's the bottom line. Women aren't looking for a passive, approval-seeking nice guy. They're looking for a man who stands out. A man who is unapologetically masculine, confident, and unafraid to take the lead. These 3 words, "Come with me," "You're mine now," and "Let's go now," aren't just tools for attraction. They're a declaration of who you are. A man who doesn't pander. A man who doesn't apologize for his presence. So stop playing by the woke rule book. Stop second-guessing yourself. Say the words, own the moment, and watch as women respond to the man you were always meant to be. Now go out there and lead, because the man who leads wins.